In this video tutorial we will be looking into UV unwrapping of this bottle. So the model what I've got right now, I've assigned a checker shader to it. It's a simple image. As you could see here, checkers assigned to this model, and checkers are generally assigned to the model before we do UV unwrapping. The reason for that is if we assign any image on the model, the way we took the image, is that looking the same way on the model, or is it somewhere shearing, stretching out in any part of the image? So we take a particular image, like in this case checker. Basically you can take any type of image, but checkers would generally stay strong for understanding how the checkers are stretching and all. So as you could see, it was a cylinder and it has got some default UVs, and it's like in this case you could see this number is kind of shearing this side. It's like pinching in the center. So these UVs are not at all suitable for the model. So what I basically do is I just go to the UV texture editor and just have a look on the checkers. So you could see. So I just want to work with the default UVs what I got with the model itself, as this is a primitive model. So minor tweaks can make it better. So just a very simple tool I would use here called unfold, and you should see that checkers look good. Here this is flipped normal basically. I mean the projection generally takes this in a reverse way. So what I basically do is select that and I use a flip tool, and a red color is nothing but you have taken the UVs from the back side of the faces. So what we do is we just flip it. That's the reason why we color code these UVs. And again I use this tool unfold. Let's see that. And here this one, I would like to see the texture borders. Now this thick line what you're seeing is a cut. So I select that part and I apply move and save UVs. Okay. And here most of them are cut, so I select all of them. Apply, move and save. Then I select all. In tools I use smooth UV tool and unfold. It's not working correctly. Let me do normal unfold. That looks good, but again as you could see, the checkers are quite decent here. As this is tapered image, the cylinder would also just come a bit tapered here in the UVs. If it looks very much like a box, then your UVs are wrong basically, for this shape at least. So I've got the UVs of the car. I just use layout tool to make everything fit in the box. But again, this makes checkers on one part look bigger, on the other part it's looking quite small. I go to layout, pre-scale object mode, and then do the scale, and this should give me evenly scaled checkers. So that's okay, right? Very quickly we'll do this label part. Again, it's very simple. I just do unfold and it should work. This one, I select that vertex and use grow selection tool. Grow selection tool is select grow selection in select menu. So I'm using that. I could even convert this particular selection into faces, and still I could grow that selection. So that's a nice way to select the faces here, because I can't select this from any of the viewport, because there are some faces inside and some faces outside. So I select the faces up to here and apply cylindrical mapping. Just for time being, just put it outside. Let's have a look. I select the bottom part, use cut UV edges, select all the UVs or maybe the faces, apply planar mapping in y-axis. Again, I'm projecting it from the back side of the bottom, so I'll use flip here. I would like to cut here. Okay. I would cut here. This is a bowl shaped model, so generally when we try to unfold, it may not give you a desired result unless until you cut it into few pieces. So this has got some 16 subdivisions, so 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8. So at this level I make a cut. I prefer to use this border edges and again unfold. I'm not worrying about the placement of the checkers here or the orientation, or maybe in this kind of shapes you'll get little bit of shear if you maintain that in big chunks. If you cut it into several more pieces, the stretch may be avoided. But in texturing part, I'm planning to use procedural 3D textures. So a little bit of stretch in the model will be okay for me. You could see this is a tapered shape, which generally causes small checker here and big checker here. To avoid that, again, as I said, you could generally cut that into pieces and you can avoid the stretch. The way I did the outside, I even do with the inside faces. So I use isolate selection tool and I got the inside part. I select the faces here, apply planar mapping, unfold. So generally in this case, if you see the checkers looking reverse, there is nothing wrong because it is the inside part of the model. So its normals will be facing inside and it looks correct from inside. So you're seeing the faces from the outside of, from the back side of that faces. So that's the reason you see it reverse and the blue color here. So there is no problem with that. So here again, I'll cut it, unfold, unfold. Sometimes if you try this smooth UV tool, you may get some results, and as the tool name is same, unfold, it's like slowly infusing the amount of unfold in it. This is how it works. Whereas the normal unfold will do it in an instant, in a one-click thing. So that's the reason why the result seems to be different in both the cases. So I've got the checkers of the whole bottle. Delete history and then apply layout. To get that evenly spaced checkers. That's cool. So that is how I've done the UVs of this particular model. I'm going to use this model for the next video for texturing this or shading this particular object. So let's see that in the next video.